Hello. For this week's YouTube video, I was thinking what kind of videos I typically like to watch in my free time. And lately I've been really getting into these top tech that I'm using in 2025 or 2024, even 2023 sorts of videos where people just display what kind of tech they're using and show the internet what I'll be using in 2025. But let's not waste any time. Let's just get right into it. For the first piece of tech that I'll be using in 2025, these are the Sony Link buds. I really like, first of all, the case. It's very, it is plastic, but it looks really nice. Weird comparison, but it kind of looks like some sort of makeup thing. As you can tell, I don't know much about makeup. It has this marble shell on the outside. On the bottom, it is plastic, and it does have USB-C charging, which is nice. Hopefully, all my devices in the future will be USB charging. And something that I really liked about these was the wingtip design they have on the top of the ear. So they're supposed to be a sports pair of earbuds, and I do a lot of working out. I do a lot of running and jogging. I thought these would be really good for that, and so far, I really like them. I like the color, I like the battery life, I like the noise cancellation, and I'm glad I got these. I don't see many people rocking these lately, so that's number one. So secondly, I have this Anker battery pack. I've been using this for a few years, and I don't really see it changing within the new year. Just pretty nice to have when I'm taking my phone on the go, put it into one of my sack bags, use it to charge my camera, my Sony buds, my iPhone. Pretty convenient. I don't see why anyone wouldn't have a battery pack. Next, we have this new pickup that I got from my best friend, actually. He sold it to me. I bought it off of him for a discounted price. This is the GoPro Hero 7, 4K, 60 FPS, and that's all I need. I thought this would be really good because in the future, I want to film a lot of camera content where I'm out somewhere, say for example, I'm out at a nursery and I want to bring my camera and take photos, and I also want to film on my backpack, the process of it, and potentially make more videos in the future using this. I also bought this attachment on Amazon, and it allows me to attach this to my backpack strap, which I'll show later in the video. So I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to use that in the future for upcoming videos, so stay tuned. Next, I have this, this dust on it. Next, I have this Polaroid camera. My aunt got this for me for Christmas, and this does a great job of just capturing those memories. You can never have too many cameras, I think. For Christmas, when my aunt got me this camera, she also got me a lot of other Polaroid pictures. I don't know exactly what you call them, but the supply that goes into the camera itself. So I have those for a while. I don't have to worry about that. And this is really nice. Not to mention, this also charges via USB-C. So of course, that's very welcome for me. Now, I like to have all my devices with one charger, preferably. All right, coming up next. So you might be surprised to see this here, thinking, why is he not using a Switch? Switch is the newest console. Though it came out in 2017, that's the newest one from Nintendo. I actually prefer the 3DS over the Switch, as crazy as that might sound. They are kind of expensive if you look at today's market. They're really easily moddable. You can get any game you want, and they're really fun to customize. You can customize the home screen of it. You can customize like the themes they have on itself. And for the Nintendo Switch, I mean, like I said, it's been out since 2017, and you're still not able to do that. What's up with that, Nintendo? Come on. I feel myself gravitating towards it more compared to the Switch. Might just be me. Nintendo just announced the new Switch 2, so I'll probably be picking that up in the future, and we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm rocking with the old Nintendo 3DS. All right, coming up next, this is the Ulanzi. This is a Ulanzi tripod. I think it's called the TT38. All you have to do is press this lever right here, and it flips out like that. So what I like about this, it's very lightweight. It's easy to use. Actually, on here, it takes Arco Swiss plates, and I have one attached to my camera at all times. So all I have to do is clip it onto here, and it's ready to go. It's super seamless, super fast. That's what I'm really looking forward to in this new year. I'm trying to find equipment and accessories that let me film and create videos faster. So this is definitely a good addition to that. Something that I also like about this is, if you look right here, there's this other external attachment. So it's like this hook. It allows you to hook it onto the wall, and you're able to get really cool overhead shots using that. So I've been using that quite a little bit, especially in my short form content. So I really like this tripod, and I would recommend it. All right, moving on. I have this little baby right here. I put a little sticker that's included with it too. This is the Hollyland Lark M2. As you can see, I've been using it this whole time to record this audio. I have it on the noise reduction level because there's this huge vent, this huge fan right next to me, and as I'm sure as you can tell, you probably can't hear it at all. So it's really great. This set comes with 2 of them, so one mic on me, one mic here. This itself was cheaper than the DJI mic, but that's not entirely what drove me towards it versus that option. I just like the smaller form factor, and I thought the DJI Osmo, I keep saying DJI Osmos. I think the DJI mic is just a little bigger, and I actually prefer this. So it's really great. It has a receiver that I put onto my camera, which is nice. And then separately, there's 2 receivers, a USB-C and an iPhone one, in case I ever want to film to my iPhone in the future and whatever USB-C device I need. But one thing I will say about this case, though, is that it's not the most premium feeling case. It definitely feels, it's plastic. So it's not the best. But other than that, I think this mic has been great so far. I mean, I used it outside, I've used it inside, especially during noise conditions like this. So I would highly recommend this, and I'll probably be using this throughout the entirety of 2025. All right here, this is a MacBook from 2020, I believe. I think it has an M1 chip. I actually got it from my cousin, Leo. Shout out to Leo. But he gave me this, and I specifically chose to add this into the video because when I edit videos on the go, this is a huge lifesaver. It doesn't chug when I'm editing my 4K footage from my Sony camera, so this is a must-have for me, especially because I edit most of my videos on my main PC, but when I'm on the go, this is a lifesaver. All right, up next is my iPhone 13 Pro Max. As you can see on the back here, I like to customize my phone. I have this case by Showcase, not sponsored by the way. It allows me to show off Pokemon cards that I collect, and right here I have Squirtle. Sometimes I have Bulbasaur, but yeah, that's something that I really like and I was drawn to when I was looking at this company. So yeah, I don't really feel the need to upgrade to a new phone every year like some people do. Personally, I think it's kind of a waste of money. I'll have this phone probably until it breaks or I break it. But yeah, I don't really feel the need to upgrade to a new phone. Yep, that's my phone, iPhone 13 Pro Max. Speaking of cameras, this is the Nisi True Color Variable ND filter. And though this was pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty expensive. I decided that it's probably better to spend a little bit more money to get a nice ND filter than getting a cheaper one on Amazon where I have to worry about X's and crosses and beignets when, you know, switching to different stops. So if you don't know what a variable ND filter is, it's basically sunglasses for your camera. If you want to have a higher aperture and nice bokeh when it's really bright outside, you're able to do that with these variable ND filters. So I feel like it's a must-have, especially when recording videos. So if you're asking me if I recommend it, yes, I would recommend it. Okay. Another huge upgrade that I made at the end of 2024 was getting the K&F tripod that I'm using right now. And something I learned is to not cheap out, especially on tripods. After a few months, it started drooping down on me while filming. My Sigma 16mm lens is a little heavy for it, so I think because of the weight distribution, it would be in the front, it was slowly down. And obviously that wasn't good when I needed to film. So I got this new K&F tripod. It's carbon fiber. I didn't like these at first when I first saw it, but I kind of started warming up to the little orange accents on it. It's really high quality, it's very sturdy, and I know my camera's not going anywhere when I put it on top of it. For the second to last thing, this is my Ulanzi backpack strap, and this is super clutch. I've been out on different situations when I'm going out with friends, where, for example, we're going to DC, we're going to out in the city or something, and I just want to clip on my camera. Sometimes I want to clip on my GoPro, and this is super handy, so I don't need another hand when I'm just, you know, out and about. People are probably thinking, why don't you just use a camera strap? I guess you could do that, but I think camera straps are kind of uncomfy and kind of intrusive, especially when you're trying to do things. And clipping it on here is super easy with the Anker Swiss plates that I mentioned earlier. when you want to take the camera out, all you have to do is press this button and it'll unlock. You swipe the camera out and you're ready to use. So this is super handy, and if anybody uses a camera, I would highly recommend one of these. I think this is going to come in super clutch, especially when traveling in this year. Alright, lastly, for the last bit of gear that I'll be using in 2025 is my Sony camera. I use the Sony a6700. I got this camera for a really, I was going to say a steal, a really good deal on Facebook Marketplace. I highly recommend getting your cameras off of second place websites like eBay or Facebook Marketplace. Doing your research, making sure the seller is a reputable person first, of course. But I got this for a good deal, and it's really upped my quality. I used to use a Panasonic G7, and though I love that camera, it was definitely time for an upgrade. And I'm really glad I picked this up. It's really improved the quality of my videos, and you know, new gear gets you excited to make videos and be a little more creative. So I'm really glad I picked this up. I definitely don't regret it. So that was the top tech and tech accessories that I'll be using in 2025. Probably not just limited to this. I definitely have some ideas and other gear and tech pieces that I want to get for the year to make my videos better. But if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next week for another video. Peace.